Hi there, my name is Whitney Smith, and I'm here answering some of the questions that you've sent in. Here we go. How much do private investigators charge? Ultimately, that's going to depend on the service that you're looking for. Mainly in the industry, we have the surveillance side, and then we have the research side, and of course, there's other services, but those are the two primaries. So on the surveillance side, you're looking at anywhere from $800 to $1,500 per day, depending on how long that day is. Ultimately, when it comes to surveillance, the longer that we're there, the more we're going to see. So we're going to recommend usually an 8 to 10 hour day. And of course, that's going to depend on your budget. But ultimately, if you're really wanting to have a real solid understanding of what that subject is doing, generally speaking, we're going to need anywhere from an 8 to 10 hour day and possibly longer and possibly consecutive days. Again, it's very much going to depend on the situation, the subject, and the need for the investigation. So, typically speaking, we might say if you have a budget of around $2,500, that could be a good place. And again, very much going to depend on the type of situation. We have clients who only need one day of surveillance because they're looking for one very specific activity that's taking place. And then, of course, we have surveillance that takes longer because ultimately we need to see consistency of that behavior, or maybe we're not seeing it yet and we need to see it ultimately take place. So surveillance being one side of the industry, then the other side being that investigative research. So background checks, skip tracing, asset searches, social media investigations, cyber investigations. Those are all going to range in price. We offer flat rate pricing here at the Smith Investigation Agency, but basically any one of those services, you're looking at least $1,000 and possibly a bit more, depending on what the service is and the extent of it. Like I said, cyber investigations and those social media investigations, they can take a considerable amount of time, so they can cost a little bit more money. But that's something that we discuss ahead of time. And then, of course, we offer TSCM searches, which is a bug sweep. We're looking for audiovisual devices. That depends on the property that you have, whether you need maybe just one room swept, if you need an entire home or office swept, whether you need vehicles swept, devices, phones, tablets, computers. That price can definitely vary. So that's more of a specialized service that you're going to want to give us a call for. And we can go ahead and do that free consultation for any of the services that we provide and give you some information on the pricing so that you can make a decision on what makes sense for you to proceed with. So if you're looking to hire an investigator, you can give us a call here at the Smith Investigation Agency.